From the beginning of time, theories of the afterlife, good and evil, have always fascinated us. Many ancient religions contain scriptures that describe the conflict between good and evil, with the most prominent example being the Christian mythology. However, even the story of evil, depicted by Satan, starts with him being an angel in heaven first, and later on, after many sins, he fell into hell and began to rule there. In other such texts, Satan is also described as a bad temper of Jesus. After digging deeper to discover the origin of Satan, Christian theologians have come to the conclusion that if God created the universe and everything God created is good, then Satan must have been a good thing gone wrong. And to define everything that went wrong with the world, they proposed a classification of demonic force as the source of evil, based on the assumption that a good deity could not be responsible for horrible things. This classification set apart Satan as the king of hell, who was followed by an army of 6 demons that were in charge of hell's administration. They were labeled the 6 great officers, and are the evil forces of Satan, who are responsible for causing all the troubles to mankind. Hi, and welcome back to our channel, where today we'll look at the story of the 6 great officers of hell, who give rise to all the unsettling and mysterious questions about the afterlife in hell. But before we get started and answer all your curious questions about the evil forces of Satan, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to receive notifications of any future uploads. Now, let's begin. Demons, like gods, have their own army that is in charge of creation and preservation, and they too have distinct classes that govern human life. After many attempts by theologians in understanding the biblical and mythological framework of spirits that control hell with Lucifer or Satan, they were classified by the office, position, or titles that they once had in heaven as angels before falling into hell. Their authority in hell was established by these rankings, as were their powers. The hierarchy of demons was just like that of today's military, and this methodology was also followed by the 6 great officers. So, just like that, Lucifuge Rofacal was given the rank of Prime Minister, Satanachia, Commander-in-Chief, Ogliarept, Commandant, Flaherty, Lieutenant General, Sargatanus, Brigadier Major, Niburus, Marshal and Inspector General. Now, let's look at these 6 great officers of hell individually. Number 1. Lucifuge Rofacal. He was appointed Prime Minister of Hell and is one of Lucifer's most devoted followers. He had complete control over the world's wealth and treasures and was granted the utmost power. He had also vowed complete surrender to Lucifer and his bloodline. The Lucifuge clan was one of the extra devil clans of the 6 officers and was respected more by the other devil clans because of their strong ties to the Lucifer clan. But despite its immense power, he had an irrational fear of light, which was frequently exploited by other demons. Number 2. Satanachia. He was promoted to Grand General and Great Commander of Lucifer's and Satan's armies, commanding 54 legions of demons. He was known for speaking slowly and quietly in a calm tone, and all of the planets were well known to him. He also has authority over women, with the ability to manipulate all women and girls and do whatever he wants with them. He can also manipulate others like a puppet by entering into them, and this is because he specializes in mind control and slavery. He can teach the witch how to manipulate and control others through black magic. Number 3. Goliath. He is the great general of hell alongside Satanachia, and one of the demons who directly serve under Lucifer. Goliath commands the 2nd Legion of Hell's armies with his subordinates. He possesses the power to discover all secrets and is especially using these secrets to turn humans against each other and cause distrust among them. He is a sign of distrust and hostility, and it is said that he looks so terrifying that even other demons freeze when they see him and become paralyzed with disgust and fear. He is also among one of the most mysterious demons in hell, as he rarely talks. He won't even make a sound even when he is attacked and riddled with pain. This also makes it difficult for his opponents to understand what he is thinking, which gives him the advantage in battle. Number 4. Flaherty. He is the Lieutenant General of the armies of hell. Flaherty, unlike the officers, personally serves Beelzebub instead of Lucifer. He is also the royal scientist of hell, who is known for his dangerous and morally bad experiments, which include body teleporting, manipulation, and creation. He can bring hailstorms and is responsible for all the demonic deeds at night. He specializes in poisonous plants and herbs and can control the world's weather. He also has the ability to take over others' powers. However, Lord Flaherty was taken prisoner at the end of the Devil's Civil War. Number 5. Sargatanus. With no actual legions of his own, Sargatanus is the revealer or brigadier major general of hell. He was one of the angels who fell with Lucifer from heaven. His presence is usually symbolized by insects. This demon has various powers over humans like brainwashing, black magic, mind reading, memory wiping, and stealing skills, but he may also grant invisibility and the ability to make love. Lastly, Sargatanus can also teleport humans to any location, a superpower seen in many superhero movies. Number 6. Niburus. He is bestowed with the titles of Marshal and Inspector General. Niburus had complete command of the 19 legions of demons. For his appearance, he has 3 heads that resemble the faces of dogs, a tall, strong, and muscular body, and dark black feathers. In spite of having a loud and unattractive voice, he comes across as smart and friendly. That brings us to the end of the description of the 6 great officers of hell. We're sure that you must have enjoyed this video, and certainly so, because stories about evil are more engaging since villains are naturally more fascinating to humans. If you want to learn more about such fascinating mythical stories, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, because we will continue to bring you more such stories in the future. We'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye.